Every day you study English, you practice, you watch videos every day. But still, you feel like you're not improving and you start thinking, am I stuck? Now listen carefully. This feeling is not failure. It's something everyone who takes English seriously experiences at some point. And if you understand this one thing, your English will suddenly move to an advanced level. Hello everyone, I am Mr. English Teacher. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will give you information about the plateau period in learning English. You started learning English and you are practicing regularly, but do you sometimes feel like you're not improving? Or have you ever asked yourself, am I not improving? Don't worry at all. This is very normal. Today, I will guide you step by step about this topic and show you how you can overcome this plateau period you feel. And after finishing this video, you will learn how to make a big jump in English learning and get through the plateau period. If you're ready, grab a coffee, lean back, and watch till the end of the video, because it will give you a duty. Imagine that you are climbing a mountain again. When you first start climbing, you will notice that you are going very fast. Your steps will go up quickly. When you look back, you will realize there is a big distance between the starting point and where you are now. As you go higher, the scenery changes, you see valleys and you see the sky more clearly, right? And you will be happy and you will be proud of yourself. You will also feel excited to continue. But then something happens. The road becomes flat. You keep walking, but it feels like you are not walking at all, as if you are not making any progress, as if you are standing still. No matter how much effort you put in, it still feels like nothing is improving. At this point, never be afraid. This is exactly the same thing people experience when learning a language. When people first start learning English, everything seems easy and simple. It felt like that to me too in the beginning. For example, when someone asks you, "How are you?" For the first time, you can answer easily, and in the same way, you can ask simple questions to the person in front of you very easily. This motivates you more and helps you release dopamine. But as weeks pass, topics become more difficult. As you go deeper into English, you start experiencing more challenges. In this situation, you still keep learning, but you cannot notice the progress as much as before. Your speaking feels the same, your listening feels the same. Then you ask yourself, am I stuck? Actually, this situation can lower your motivation and make you bored, but the truth is, you are not stuck. It simply shows that your brain needs some time to organize what you have learned. During this period, your brain gets stronger and performs certain processes. So, teacher, you mentioned this plateau period, but you may be asking, why does this happen? Why am I experiencing this? Of course, let me tell you the reasons one by one, because there are many reasons. Reason 1, staying in the comfort zone. When you start learning a language, everything is new. Your brain adapts quickly and you feel the progress very fast. But later, your brain gets used to the information you learned. If you keep watching the same type of videos or reading the same type of texts, this becomes a comfort stage and your English learning stays in that comfort area. That's why changing your materials from time to time will create awareness and your brain will push itself to learn more. Reason 2, always doing easy things. It looks similar to the previous point, but this one is slightly different. People around us, while learning a language, always choose to repeat the things they already know. For example, always talking about the same topics, always watching videos, listening to the same sounds or music. These are not bad, but only to a certain point. Think of yourself as an athlete. If you always lift the same weight, you cannot grow that muscle. It's the same in English. If you always do the same things, your English level will always stay at the same level. It will not go one step further. Therefore, you need materials that challenge you. For example, if you think you're at A2 level, you can start reading B1 texts, because the patterns and words inside will create awareness and make learning harder. And everything that challenges you will improve your development. Reason 3. Not producing enough output, speaking and writing. Listening to or watching something in English is easy. The real difficult part is speaking and writing. These force your brain. Most English learners skip the speaking and writing part. Because of this, they enter a plateau period. So, let me explain a simple logic of learning English. The more English input you give to your brain, the more output you will produce. Many people miss this point, and over time, they continue at the same level and think they are progressing. But unfortunately, this doesn't reach the goal. In short, read a lot, listen a lot, and these will help you speak more, write more, and stay productive. Reason 4. Progress becomes invisible. While learning English, sometimes you improve, but you may not notice it. Your pronunciation may suddenly get better, your grammar may start improving a bit, your reading speed may increase. But because these are not big dramatic changes, you do not feel them. It's just like this. If you see a child every day, you cannot notice that the child is growing. But after 6 months or 1 year, when you see that child again, you say, "Wow, how much this child has grown." It's the same with learning English. You improve throughout the process, but you cannot notice your own improvement. Some time must pass before you can understand this change. So, how will we move forward after this situation? I prepared 4 practical steps for you. If you are ready, let's go through these steps together. Step 1. Increase output. Speak and write. Learn new topics. While learning English, don't talk about your daily routine every day. For example, give your opinion about a movie, explain a news article you saw on TV or on your computer in detail. As you learn new words, try to use them in your daily life. So get out of that comfort zone, push yourself, try things you have never done before. Believe me, as you do these, your confidence will increase and your development will grow. Step 2. Record your progress. You started learning English, yes, but of course you will want to compare your early stage with how you will be months or years later. For this, right after this video, I want you to record a 1 to 2 minute video showing your current level of English. Keep this video somewhere and never delete it. After a few months of regular study, record another video. Compare the first video with the last one. You will see the big difference and realize how much progress you have made. This step seems obvious, but almost none of the English learners do it. They reach a rather good level, but since they don't remember their initial stage, they think they never improved and quit after a few months. But if they had recorded their first level and compared it with the last one, they would have understood the difference and become more motivated. So if you do this, you will see your own progress and remove a big barrier in front of your English learning. Step 3. Study short and focused. When you want to learn English, you may think you have to study long hours or sit at a desk for hours. but this is completely wrong. Instead of studying 2 hours a week, if you spend 15 to 20 minutes every day on English, it will be much more effective. Because consistency makes learning permanent. Each day, focus on one skill. For example, today you can focus on listening and analyze the parts you don't understand. The next day you can read and learn new words. The day after, you can research and learn the grammar points you want. Combine them with the topics you learned before and develop yourself more. Remember, the brain always chooses the short and easy path, not the long and difficult one. So 15 to 20 minutes a day will give you better results. Step 4. Add a stretch activity slightly above your level. Yes, friends, maybe the most important step is this one. When you start learning English, if you always learn things at your level and always practice the same, you will stay in place. For this reason, every day you need to work on something one step above your level. How will this happen? Let me give you examples. Try to speak in English for 5 or 10 minutes without stopping. Use the new words you learned. If you don't use them, they will be forgotten. Read a short story and try to guess the meanings of the words without looking them up. Also, write a short paragraph about any topic you haven't written before and include the new words you learned. Push yourself as much as possible, because these challenges will develop your brain and help you learn English better. Final message. Yes, friends, remember that learning English and speaking English fluently does not happen in one day. We must accept this first. You must take small steps every day. You may not see your progress every day, but as long as you continue, over time, those small steps will come together and create a big improvement, and your English level will reach a very good stage. Therefore, reward your small steps. For example, you learned new words and use them while speaking or writing. Reward yourself with something you like. Your brain will release dopamine, and this will motivate you. Remember, being in the plateau stage does not mean you are at the end of the road. This is just a quiet road before the next uphill. You just keep walking, keep learning, and always keep believing in yourself. Yes, we have come to the end of another video. I am Mr. English Teacher. Thank you so much for showing interest in my channel and this video. Videos like this exist on my channel. If you want to improve your English better, I have plenty of podcast content in the videos section. Here, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, like my video, and leave a comment. Until the next video, take care and goodbye.